Jenna Young into center. Thomas goes back. Just in front of the wall, makes the grab. Wells high, not all that deep into center. Right on the A. Thomas for the second out.
To the university and to the athletes.
Papillo to short, handled by Abby Polk. That rock-solid infield defense from the Spartans. A 1-2-3 inning in the top of the first for Maddie Drayrup.
We're expecting to see from Vic Motton today.
Talia Thomas leads off, Big South Player of the Year. First pitch swinging, ripped into center, but right at Kristen White for the opening out.
Of your craft with age.
And she blows it by Polk. Opening strikeout for Motton, 2 down.
Today.
Carson Shaw. First pitch swinging, floated toward Brooke Wells, and it's a 1-2-3 answer from Vic Motton and the tie. Ball 4, first base runner for either team.
Have a green light to go at first base.
Giles chases Roman on the move, and she picks up her 8th steal. Giles, of course, chasing to protect Roman there. And Giles bunts back to the circle. Sacrifice successful. Roman to third. Vandegrift to left, same place as Friday, and the same result. A 2-run shot, Bama's on top.
Well, it's such a beautiful swing here by Audrey Vandegrift on the outside corner. She takes this opposite field, but it's belt high. Just an excellent piece of hitting in her sweet spot, taking an opposite field home run. It seems to me that Audrey Vandegrift just loves to be in the hot spot behind the plate.
Roll over to third. Alyssa Davenport gets Ambry Taylor for the second out. 2 on the Vandegrift homer today. Salem Hawkins into right. Kardatsky there to retire the side. But Andre Vandegrift off the end of the bat. Nice play by Brooke Wells from first base in the tournament. Kardatsky pops it up. Ambry Taylor for the second out.
Right across the knees.
Davenport the pop-up, 6 up, 6 down for Vic Motton, who has been all smiles while doing it. Why not? It's 2-0 Crimson Tide.
White's bat.
There it is. There's Polk, double clutch, and you can't do that with White getting down the line. 2-2. Young waited on it, skies it to right, Kardatsky to the wall, it is gone! A second 2-run homer for the Tide, and it's 4-0 Bama.
Just a good piece of hitting by Jenna Young on this changeup. She gets her front foot down, so she's able to be on time and still drive this off-speed pitch with enough power to get it out of the park.
Wells unloads, right center, goodbye! The 6th weekend in a row, Brooke Wells has homered. The transfers, Young and Wells, go back-to-back. The Rhodes House is alive.
So Brooke Wells just 3 shy from the Alabama home run record held by Bailey Hemphill, but takes this off-speed pitch opposite field. She does it so well. She started a little slow this regional, but making it count with this big home run for the 5th run for Alabama.
How about that swagger from Brooke Wells? She didn't even watch the flight of the ball. She knew where it was going.
Yeah, I mean, that is just like good, and offense's just numbers have been just absolutely off the charts this year.
Papillo high, right center, might have just gotten under it. Kardatsky had enough room on the track. 2-0 to Anna Roman. Tapper in front of the plate. Lainey Jennings, nicely done.
And become the first run scored for Alabama.
Just outside, ball 4. On a line towards second, but playable there to retire the side in the glove of Division I members fully in 2010. Jennings can't connect. Motton has the punch out, her second. St. Mary's is 215. Upstate's is 12.6. Bernal into right toward the line. Roman for the catch. Out. Johnson can't get it. 3 strikeouts. And Taylor on for free. Brown's wondering where that missed.
Yeah, look.
A bounce back win over UConn last night. Hawkins to third. Davenport the short way for the force out. White into left. That's the center fielder Thomas, who was played all the way over in left center to make the catch. In 2 meetings in this regional, the only one that's gone to the pull side. Right up the middle, exactly what Patrick Murphy ordered. Hawkins goes first to third. They're on the corners with 2 out for the slugging Brooke Wells. Ashlyn Brown's 2-2 pitch. Wells toward the middle, backhanded by Christopher from her knees to save 2 runs. Brooke Wells is down after the play.
Ball that sets her apart.
Motton on the bare hand, scooped up by Wells.
Are you kidding me? Vic Mullen with the bare hand and Brooke Wells at first base with the scoop. That was incredible. You guys check this out, the high hop Vic Motton. Wow, look at the reaction of these players.
7th pitch of the Motton Polk battle. Wave and a miss. 4 strikeouts. 2-2. To second, Young. 12 up, 12 down. I want a piece of whatever Vic Motton's cooking. Papillo speared by Brown. Vic Motton with a bare hand for Alabama in the 4th. Ashlyn Brown to advance out of the Baton Rouge Regional, so Alabama could potentially be staring at an SEC. On the move, throw by Jennings from her knees in time to get Pruitt. 3 doubles yesterday for Lainey Jennings, and the freshman catcher just nailed Pruitt at second.
Lainey Jennings from her knees, but Pruitt.
Alabama is challenging the out part of second base. It's now under review.
This is a bang-bang play in real time.
Brown's payoff. Giles walks for the 2nd time today, including a run rule in the series opener. Audrey Vandegrift shows bunt, drops it toward the circle. Brown has no play, let it rip anyway, and Giles gallops into an uncovered third base. Off the end of the bat into right, Kardatsky there, and 2 stranded in scoring position for the Tide. Home 5th coming up. Upstate. Slow to the second for Young. Now Motton's first chance. High chopper to Young. 2 down. Mozzie put up 5 zeros. Hard hit to third. It's off the glove of Taylor, and the first base runner for Upstate. Where was Taylor playing? Look just behind the bag, which opens up the possibility this could go as an error. If she was inside the bag, a hard hit ball goes as a hit. That's close.
You see a little bit of frustration from Vic.
At you from under 60 feet. Jennings pops it up. And the side is retired. Is the no-hitter still alive? We don't know. We'll have to tell you in the 6th. Hopefully we'll have a scoring decision by then.
Maybe.
I like that.
Should have asked him what his last name. Well, we're assuming his last name is Motton, I guess.
Briggs into left center. Thomas with a leaping snare.
Wow, Talia Thomas making a great play out in left center field, playing over in the shift. Making the leaping over the shoulder grab and able to stay on her feet.
In this regional for Alabama. And that bodes well for the Tide in a potential meeting with LSU. Softly to third. Davenport goes across to first for the out. Wide into scoring position with 2 down. And now Brooke Wells, who hit her 23rd home run of the season earlier. To right center, in the gap and to the wall. White jogs in to score. A second extra base hit. A 3rd RBI today for Brooke Wells.
Well, Brooke Wells coming up, swinging first pitch on that outside pitch that just starts to hover over the middle of the plate, taking it deep into the right center gap, just about a foot short from clearing the wall.
Ball 4 to Papillo, 2 on. Ball 4, bases loaded this year against USF. Wave and a miss. Brown gets the strikeout to leave the bases loaded, and that brings Vic Motton. Line drive to center, and there's the opening base hit. Upstate thought maybe they should have had it in the 5th inning. On the ground ball to Taylor, that went as an error. Mackenzie Bernal has a clean knock.
Yeah, Mackenzie Bernal taking this rise ball on the inside corner that doesn't get elevated enough. Right into shallow center field.
Amy Johnson now. Bunts toward third. Taylor looked to second, throws to first for the out. 5-4 in the scorebook on the sacrifice. Almost a mirror image of yesterday when Jocelyn Brisky was perfect through 5 1/3 before the first Belmont hit. It wasn't perfection into the 6th for Motton, but a no-hitter.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing.
High hop to Taylor. Quick unload to beat the fleet-footed Thomas.
Well, Ambry Taylor making a great play. Look how high this ball bounces. It goes out of the screen, but the strong arm from Ambry Taylor making the strong throw across the.
Because the headache for the umpires, it would be trying to put runners in the proper positions. Polk chases the 5th strikeout for Motton. 6th, 7th inning. Audrey Vandegrift rolls one over through the right side, a base hit. It's been that kind of weekend for Vandegrift. To third, Davenport wanted to go to second, but her only play was to first because Christopher was a long way for the bag. Ashlyn Brown's payoff. Hawkins toward the middle. Vandegrift leaps it and takes off around third. Audrey Vandegrift streaking home. 7-0 Bama on an RBI single by Saylin Hawkins. Toward the middle, Polk off a hop, second for 1, and a slide by Hawkins takes out Christopher.
So just a ground, just a lot soft liner, but that's the slide by Hawkins to the back of the bag. She just continues through and takes out Christopher, but she's okay.
That doesn't look like Brooks preparing for an at-bat. Young again, out to right. A second home run for Jenna Young today.
Jenna Young, a multiple home run game on 2 different pitchers. Seeing the ball deep, getting her foot down and powering through that backside. Just a beautiful piece of work there, beautiful swing. That ball is way gone.
Jenna Young had just 4 home runs the entire season, and she hadn't. In his center, Thomas with the catch. And a 3-pitch strikeout for Ailey Johnson in her 2-2. Christopher to right field. Pruitt on the charge with a diving catch. To shortstop, Hawkins. Pulled down by Dukeshire, and the Crimson Tide do it in dominating fashion.